guys, this is Joe with that hashtag show. I am here with Megan, who you may know as Chloe from Power Rangers Hyperforce. How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm great. So you're I heard that I'm the first person that's interviewing you for Hyperforce.
Yeah, where's my burrito?
I should have brought you a burrito, but you know what? They don't sell burritos at this convention center.
This interview is canceled until further notice.
Actually, you're my favorite character on Hyperforce. Don't tell Peter I said that, though.
Stop it some more. Keep going.
You're amazing. Your character had, your family was a little, shall we say, dysfunctional a little bit?
My real family?
No, the character's family, Chloe's.
No, that's what I meant. Well, I feel like the Rangers are her family, but you're talking about my mom and my dad and that messed up finale that has me so twisted. I don't even know if Chloe's good anymore.
The whole season, I don't know either. Actually, you brought up a great point. Where do you think Chloe would go? You kind of do get to choose, but where would you want Chloe to go next season?
There's no metagaming. That's not allowed, but I will give you a little bit of maybe what I was thinking as this was all happening. All the other Rangers didn't say anything to Chloe. Some really messed up stuff happened. The person that we've been fighting and trying to destroy the entire season, who has caused death to so many people that she fought for, is her dad, who she thought was dead, and he killed her mom. What the heck? When something that crazy happens and it's your friend, let alone your fellow Ranger, you gotta be there for them, and none of the other Rangers were. I don't know if you saw that. It didn't happen, and I was waiting for my moment. I'm like, who's gonna balance me out? Who's gonna make this okay? And no one did.
Wow, that's dark. It's true. That's what happened. It was a bit of a Darth Vader moment. I definitely thought somebody was gonna come to your rescue. Marv didn't. Eddie didn't. Vesper was not kind of able to.
Vesper had her own stuff going on, but that's we're young. We're young too. We're not teenagers, but we're young adults, and I think it showed everyone was a little bit selfish. And Chloe has been always very rainbow and ponies and sunshine, but also kind of a badass, so she'll throw down when she needs to. But her dad asked if she would come and help him, and when her emotions are so tilted as they were, how we ended, I think that dark side is looking pretty nice. And she's the most powerful Power Ranger. So I definitely would have handled that situation differently if I was a fellow Ranger.
I'm a little surprised Jack wasn't there to console her.
Me too. He's like Papa Jack. He usually is. I think everyone was just kind of overwhelmed by what had happened, and it was the season finale, just as us as individuals. But the way it ended, I was like, I don't want to be with the Rangers. I get on the ship, I tell Jen she looks better in pink, my idol, and then I go to my room, and that's how Chloe ends the season.
Now, I talked to Peter not too long ago about your season, and he said that he didn't think. He thought for sure one of you guys were not going to make it out alive. And kind of, without giving out spoilers, who haven't seen it already, you should go check it out. One of you guys kind of didn't, but then kind of came back. Were you under the impression that you would make it throughout the whole season?
Did I just spoil for you?
No.
You said you haven't seen it.
No, I said I saw it. I said for those that haven't seen it.
Too bad you just got spoiled. You've had all this time to catch up. Vesper had a suicide mission from the start, right? We never understood that. I was walking out with Christina, and I'm like, do you want to not live? And she's like, I don't know. And I'm like, she doesn't metagame at all. She's really hard to read too. And I'm like, all right, girl, whatever. I'm not going to try and save you anymore.
I was a little surprised that when that happened, I think your father's reveal and her moment were the two biggest moments for me, for sure. Now, I do have to ask you a little bit of a Power Ranger quiz. How good is your Power Ranger knowledge?
Oh, man, you're going to get me so good.
No, not.
Because here's the thing. I wrote a blog about this on my website, but I watched Mighty Morphin Power Rangers hardcore. Trini was my hero. I cried when the actor died. I cried when she left the show, and I was so hurt when Trini was leaving that I was like, I'll never watch another Power Ranger episode. It's not the same without Trini. I was legit. I think I was 6 years old, and that jaded me so hardcore that I really haven't. I did a bunch of research for Hyperforce just to make sure I could do the fans justice, but that's as far as my knowledge goes. I know, don't hate me, okay?
So you're going to do great on this. So what is your character's last name? It's all easy questions.
Ashford?
I like it. Yes, that is correct. All right.
I just sold myself out.
If you could choose any 5 other Rangers to be on your team, and they can't be members of your cast, would they be? However, you can choose Peter's Preston. You just can't choose him as Marv.
Oh, okay. Definitely Trini, of course. Jen Scott, she has to come back. She has to help me, my girl. Aisha Campbell, she's great. She did a good job. She really did. I said I wasn't gonna watch Power Rangers again, but she freaking sucked me back in. Let's see. Gotta love Billy, man. Let's bring him back. One more person.
Yeah.
Yoshi. We'll have Yoshi.
All right. So, as Coda, though,
Yeah,
Yoshi is Coda. All right, that's fair. How do you know your season's theme song, and can you sing it?
Oh my gosh.
You don't have to sing the whole thing.
Oh man, I wish Lena was here. She knows the whole thing. Hyperforce! I freaking jam out to that. It's so good.
It is really good, actually. When I would hear it, it would always get me like hyped for the show. Like, all right, it's time.
Yeah, I would play it before I would get there, and it would just jazz me up, man. I freaking love that song.
What season did what city did your season take place in?
Angel Grove?
Good. That's also true. But you guys also had the Time Force Academy.
That's right. Sure.
And see, your season was a little different. One of my next question would be, what was the henchman for your season? But you kind of went throughout dimensions. So what was your favorite henchman, I guess? Putties, nylons, exports, I don't even know.
Man, that's really tough. Scorpina?
Fair enough.
I hated her, but I loved her too. And Malika did such a good job at being her, right? Scorpina flirted with all of us.
Yes.
It left me very confused. I'm like, what's happening here?
That Shattered Grid episode was great too, with Kyle when Kyle came on.
I was so mad. There's a picture floating around of all of us together, and I'm legit pissed.
Why?
Because of what he did. He killed all those innocent people.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy.
I was telling everyone we have to shut him down. He was so close to being dead, and that's why I was going crazy. Sometimes I'm more of a strategist and I want to win more than I want to be a Power Ranger. And that's always my notes. You got to be Rangerly. And I'm like, but if we win, we save people's lives, and isn't that Rangerly? Where Eddie's, going off and saving people, and I'm just trying to beat up the bad guys. This will always be hard for me and for Chloe.
And he did a great job as the pumpkin rapper, let me just add. He was pretty amazing.
I think he was born to play that role, and he was waiting for his moment.
He's just playing back footage, just rapping, freestyling over. That'd be amazing.
He had little notes. He was so pumped about it.
So, Power Morphicon is right around the corner. Can people expect to see you and possibly a few of your castmates reprising Hyperforce? That's a maybe.
You sneaky devil. I'm not allowed to say, but I don't know. Keep your hopes up, and maybe we'll see.
It's all right. That's a good answer, and maybe a Hyperforce panel. Now, any word on season 2?
Oh, man. That's also keep your hopes up, and maybe we'll see.
That smile's more of a yes, I feel like.
I mean, don't stop it. They watch this stuff, okay?
Yeah, that's true.
Melissa's going to text me right now, probably.
Right. And where can everybody find you on social media?
Strawberry 17. If you missed the live aspect of me, I'm always streaming. I'm streaming every single day all summer long. So come hang out with me. Strawberry 17 plays on Twitch, and then I'm on Twitter, Instagram. It's a good time.
And last question, we're here at E3. What was your favorite game of E3?
I haven't played any of the Nintendo games. I haven't gone to the Bethesda booth. All my demos are tomorrow. My favorite announcement was the Life is Strange Captain Spirit. I'm such a fangirl of those games. So probably that one, Tomb Raider, and I really can't wait to play the new Pokemon game at the Nintendo booth.
Look great. I'm hearing a lot about Cyberpunk 2077 also.
I heard a lot about that too. I mean, much like Chloe, the games I play are a lot more bright and colorful. So Cyberpunk is I feel like that fits my aesthetic. So I gotta try it out. I try it out tomorrow.
Perfect. Well, next time I see you, I'll be sure to have a burrito in hand.
You better.
And that's gonna do it for us. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, no
It's awesome
problem.
meeting you.